How much energy do we waste holding on to things we can't change? Whether it's people, outcomes, or the past, trying to control the uncontrollable only drains your peace. In this video, we're exploring the art of letting go, how to release what's outside your control so you can reclaim your focus, energy, and emotional clarity. Before we dive in, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell for more mindset tools and simple strategies that help you live lighter, clearer, and more grounded, day by day. Let's learn how to loosen the grip and lead with peace, starting right now. 1. Understanding the illusion of control. One of the first steps in letting go is recognizing how much of life lies beyond our control. We often cling to outcomes, people's opinions, or situations, believing that if we try hard enough, we can force things to go our way. This belief breeds anxiety, disappointment, and burnout. True peace begins when you accept that control is often an illusion. You can influence, but you can't dictate everything, especially the thoughts, behaviors, or emotions of others. Releasing this need for control doesn't mean giving up. It means making room for acceptance and clarity. 2. Differentiate between influence and control. A key to emotional freedom is learning the difference between influence and control. Control is rigid and absolute, trying to dominate outcomes or force behaviors. Influence, on the other hand, is about guidance and presence. You can't control whether someone accepts your advice, but you can influence them with kindness, consistency, and integrity. This mindset shift reduces emotional attachment to results and opens the door to more empowering interactions. When you understand where your influence ends, you can conserve energy and avoid unnecessary stress. You focus on your impact rather than expectations. 3. Detach from outcomes. Stay anchored in effort. Letting go doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you stay committed to effort while releasing attachment to the outcome. When you're overly fixated on results, you tie your self-worth to things you can't control. This creates pressure and disappointment. Instead, focus on your process, values, and intentions. Whether it's a project, a relationship, or a dream, do your best and let the rest unfold naturally. Trust the timing and accept that uncertainty is part of growth. Detachment from outcome doesn't make you passive. It makes you powerful. You show up fully without clinging. This approach cultivates resilience because you don't rise and fall with external validation. 4. Accept what is, without resistance. Acceptance is not the same as approval. It's the acknowledgement that something is happening, whether or not you like it. Often, we prolong suffering by resisting reality. We replay events, deny feelings, or argue with what is. This mental battle creates stress and prevents healing. Letting go begins when you stop resisting and start accepting. You say, "This is happening. Now, how do I want to respond?" Acceptance allows you to step out of reaction and into clarity. It helps you process pain without being consumed by it. From this grounded place, real change can begin, not from denial or force, but from conscious choice. Accepting reality doesn't mean you stop striving. It means you stop struggling against the truth. 5. Observe, don't absorb. A vital part of letting go is learning to observe emotions, situations, and other people's energy without absorbing them. When we internalize everything, we carry weight that isn't ours. This leads to emotional fatigue and blurred boundaries. Observation creates space between you and the chaos. You can witness without reacting, listen without agreeing, and feel without being flooded. Think of yourself as the sky. Thoughts and emotions are passing weather. When you observe instead of absorb, you remain centered. You respond from awareness, not reactivity. Meditation, journaling, and breath work strengthen this muscle. The more you practice, the more resilient you become. 6. Practice non-attachment, not indifference. Non-attachment is often misunderstood as emotional coldness, but it's actually about emotional freedom. It means caring deeply without clinging. You love, you invest, you commit, but you don't tether your peace to outcomes or people. Non-attachment says, "I give my best, but I release the rest." Unlike indifference, which avoids involvement, non-attachment is full presence without dependency. You remain grounded even if plans change or people disappoint you. This mindset cultivates healthy relationships and better decision-making. You don't need things to go a certain way to feel okay. 7. Set clear emotional boundaries. Letting go often starts with setting boundaries, especially with people or situations that drain or control you. Boundaries are not walls, they are clarity. They define what you allow in your space, energy, and life. When you lack boundaries, you tend to overextend, overreact, or try to fix everything and everyone. Letting go means recognizing what is yours to carry and what is not. It means saying no without guilt and yes with full presence. Emotional boundaries also apply to your internal dialogue. Don't let your inner critic run unchecked. Set standards for how you treat yourself. Boundaries empower you to detach with love and clarity. 8. Release the need for closure. We often wait for closure to move on, an apology, an explanation, or a resolution that may never come. But real closure is an inside job. It's the moment you decide your peace is more important than your need for answers. Letting go requires you to release the belief that healing depends on someone else's behavior. You don't need all the pieces to put yourself back together. Closure isn't a conversation, it's a decision. It's the shift from "why did this happen?" to "what do I do next?" Sometimes the story doesn't resolve neatly. That's okay. You can honor your feelings, learn the lessons, and step forward anyway. 9. Ground yourself in the present moment. Letting go is only possible when you stop living in the past or obsessing over the future. The present moment is your power zone. It's the only place where change, healing, and clarity happen. The mind tends to wander, especially when it's trying to control or resolve uncertainty. Grounding practices like mindfulness, breathwork, or body awareness bring you back to now. This doesn't mean ignoring what happened or avoiding what's ahead. It means anchoring yourself in what you can control: your breath, your focus, your next small step. When you're fully present, you stop recycling past wounds or projecting worst-case scenarios. You respond with clarity instead of fear. 10. Trust the process of life. Letting go ultimately comes down to trust, not blind optimism, but deep inner faith that life has its rhythms, even when you can't see them. Trusting the process doesn't mean everything will go your way. It means believing that you will grow, heal, and find your path, even through uncertainty. Control is often a symptom of fear. Letting go is an act of courage. It invites you to release the timeline, loosen your grip, and open your hands to something new. Trusting life means trusting yourself, your ability to adapt, to recover, and to respond with strength. All right, that's a wrap on the art of letting go. Because holding on doesn't lead to control, it leads to stress. Take a deep breath, loosen your grip, and remember, peace begins where control ends. You don't have to carry what was never yours to hold. If this helped you shift your perspective, give it a thumbs up and share one thing you're ready to release in the comments below. And if you're here for more grounded tools to grow with clarity, calm, and emotional strength, don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell so you never miss what's next. Catch you in the next one.